Hi guys and welcome to Montenegro. So I've just arrived here. I came with Ree and we got the bus from Skadar to Ulcinj. Well, it wasn't really a bus, so there's one at 9 AM and there's one at 3 PM, and Wondrous Hostel just sorted that out for us. Last night we just had a few drinks. I'm feeling a bit rackied out today.
Just a few drinks?
Yeah, just a few shots. Okay, maybe a few more than a few, sorry Nan. Yeah, so feeling a bit ropey today, so it's a bit touch and go on the journey here. So it took us about 2 hours. Border crossing was so easy. So you do drive through the border and yeah, it literally, there was a bit of a queue for us. So sometimes it can take like an hour and sometimes it can take like 3 or 4 hours. And yeah, we've arrived, so checked into a Pirates hostel. So actually a few of the people that I did the hike in Skadar with the Fellbone to that hike are in this hostel. So just been catching up with them. Had a hair of the dog to hopefully feel a little bit better. Yeah, so we're just gonna go head out to the whole old town for some dinner. I'm staying here for 2 nights, but at the moment I'm actually thinking I might extend for another night because they do like a sunset tour and they also do a like a boat trip. So I've planned to do the sunset tour tomorrow and then the boat trip the day after. That's the plan, but let's go and grab some dinner, fill my belly because I'm feeling a bit rough, and then yeah, maybe have a few drinks. And then tomorrow, hopefully we'll feel a bit fresh and we can kind of tackle the day. From Ulcinj. So last night we went out for dinner at like this fish restaurant which had a really beautiful view of the old town and the bay. So we went for sunset and then had probably one of the best meals I've had the whole time I've been travelling. Got a bit of guilt head. So then we just came back, and to be honest with you I was so tired yesterday, just pretty much came back and went to bed. Went and did a bit of food shop and got some like little yogurts and stuff like that for the breakfast. I have found out that they have this kind of like program here where you can basically get stamps for all the hostels that you go to that are a part of a group. And so yesterday I received enough stamps to actually get a free bottle of wine, so that's nice. Yeah, it's I Love Balkans. They have a website as well, so I definitely recommend checking that out because it's got all like the best hostels here in the Balkans to stay at. Woke up today and me and Ree are renting bikes and we are going to go to a lake where apparently you can go bird watching and find some flamingos. Coco, who works here at this hostel, has given us some binoculars so that we can go bird watching, and we're going to head over there now. It's pretty hot, so I think we should have done this maybe a little bit earlier or a little bit later, but we're going on the sunset tour tonight, so we need to be back here for 4 o'clock. So we've just got here now to the lake and we got stopped. There's like a control border here thing. I don't really know what to call it, but basically a gate. And you have to write down your names because there's like items prohibited and stuff like that. The bike ride here was not that long at all really. Maybe it took us 15 minutes, but it is on some main roads. So you do have to be a little bit careful because the drivers here can be a bit crazy. But yeah, we then got on to like a little side road and it was alright from there. Yeah, so we're going to cycle around now, but I'm glad I came with somebody because if I'd have just turned up here I probably would have got lost. I probably would have been a bit scared to be honest because it's a bit ghost towny, but yeah, it looks nice and we'll go and explore it. Feeling a bit out of it. It was really hot today, so yeah, I needed a nap. And then now I'm just heading out for a sunset tour There's something that the Pirates hostel offer, so we're going to do that today. I'm getting bitten so much, I've even been bitten on my face. But yeah, let's go head out. Don't know if we'll see much of a sunset, to be honest with you, because it's a little bit gloomy, but oh well, it'd be nice to jump in the water. So we've just been here chilling at this beach. I can't remember the name of the beach, so I'll put it here. I think it's like Crystal Beach or something. And it's really, really beautiful, but the sunset was pretty much non-existent. It's been a bit muggy. I think there's like a storm coming. So yeah, the sunset was non-existent, but it's still very beautiful. We stayed here for a couple of hours and then we're just about to get the bus back. You stop and get some beers on the way, so we've had a few beers on the beach. And yeah, we're gonna head back now. I think it'll take us about 20 minutes to get back and then probably go and grab some food.
Good though.
I've got a random burger that's stuffed with something, but it's a bit different to what I expected it to come like, but we'll try something new for once. Good morning. Here from Ulcinj. I was supposed to be going on a boat tour today, however it's been cancelled because the sea is too rough. So that's good for me, you know, travel sickness Vic. Pretty good that I don't get to do it because it's supposed to be really, really beautiful, but you know, you can't control the weather. So I've decided to check out and I'm heading to the capital of Montenegro, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try. So I'm just heading now to the bus terminal, but I am going to check into a private room because it's like really, really cheap. It's like 24 euros for me to book into a private room, so I've decided to do that for the next 3 days. Hopefully I get to go to Lake Skadar because that's something that I really wanted to do, and there's no hostels there, so I'm planning on doing that once I'm in the capital. I can't remember how to say it, sorry guys. Hi guys, and welcome to Podgorica. I think I'm saying that right, I could be saying that completely wrong. But I got the bus. It was supposed to take an hour and a half and it took 4 hours, so the traffic through Bar is pretty awful. So do bear that in mind if you're going anywhere through Bar. Yeah, it took way longer than expected and it was pretty hot on the bus. There was aircon, but yeah, it was pretty hot, but it's alright, we made it. I arrived at the bus station and Hostel Q, which is where I'm staying tonight, they are like a 10-minute drive away from the bus station. I do believe that you can get a #1 bus, but I didn't really know how to do it, so I just got a taxi. So I did get out of the station and they tried to charge me 25 euros and I said no way, because I'd spoke to the hostel and they said it would cost like 3 to 5 euros. So I said I only have 5 euros, so they gave me a taxi for 5 euros. So it just shows, if you tell them that you don't have the money, they'll give you the lift anyway. The breakfast here isn't included, but you can pay an extra 3.5 euros for breakfast, so I have chosen to do that just to be a little bit more social and to also give me a bit of an alarm, because I do actually need to get some editing and stuff done whilst I'm here in Podgorica. So I'll just give you a quick room tour. So this is the room, pretty basic, but I've got a lovely large big bed. So I've made myself a lovely Greek salad. This soup pan just looks like stock, but it has got noodles in it. So yeah, I've just made that. So I've made my own lunch whilst I'm here. So today I've just spent the day doing some work and planning my onward travels. So I'm very glad because I feel like I've got it down to a T. And I think I can fit in Serbia, which is really exciting. I've also just been organising with Klas, who's going to come and visit me in Croatia. So I've been planning what we're going to do together. And yeah, so it's been a bit of a chill evening, well, chill day really, and now I'm gonna make some dinner and I'm gonna sit out and have a few glasses of wine with people. The 1 litre bottle of wine that I got for free from Pirates Hostel for staying in a few of the I Love Balkans hostels. This is the I Love Balkans thing, and you basically get some stamps at the bottom, and once you've got 4 and once you've got 8 you get a reward from the hostel. You get also 10% if you book direct, so if you ask the hostel that you're staying in the night before, then they can book it for you. So here's a tour of the common area and hostel queue. So you've got this big kitchen space with like free pastas up there and pretty much every utensil you could ever dream of. And then there's like this big seating area, which is where I've been doing quite a lot of my work. And then you come out and you've got the hammocks and more seating area outside. So I'd really, really recommend this place. It's been one of my favourite stops for a while really. It's just been really chill. I mean, it's in a small neighbourhood, so it's not like extremely busy or anything like that, but I've just basically taken this place for a bit of respite. I'm going to be heading to Virpazar, which is basically on Lake Skadar, and it's basically the only place with like public transport links and stuff like that. So I was going to do it yesterday, but I decided that I still wasn't finished chilling. So I've been working hard for 2 days, and then yesterday I just spent the day, you know, watching movies and things like that. It was definitely needed. And yeah, so I'm going to get the train over to Virpazar in like maybe like an hour or so, and maybe go on a boat trip or something tomorrow. So let's go ahead on to Virpazar. So I've entered the national park, but I have to walk down this road. There isn't really anywhere to walk, but oh well. At this point, I don't know if I'd rather get hit by a train or a car. Oh god, this is going to be a long 10-minute walk. And just my luck, obviously it started raining. Oh, this is making for a very interesting start to Virpazar. I've been beat by about every single truck that's come past. Back on normal ground. I'm making progress. I think I'm nearly there, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I've now arrived in Virpazar, which is on Lake Skadar. So I checked into Hotel Pelican, and I've got a private room. I think it cost me like 26 euros, but it was one of the cheapest ones here that was like in the city centre. I've booked onto a boat tour tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a 4-hour boat tour. Get to see Pavlostrana, or Pavlova Strana, and I'm going to be on the sunrise tour. So originally they were saying 100 euros for everything. I don't have 100 euros to spend on that, so I managed to barter him down to 50 euros. I managed to ask him to cheekily sneak in 2 free beers and a breakfast. So I've had my 2 beers now. I was just sat down to talking to some of the locals, but I looked online, and to be honest with you, they were mostly about 120 euros, so I think I got a pretty good deal, to be honest. I'm gonna head up to the castle for sunset. So there's a castle here, it's about a 15-minute walk away, and I've asked the locals and they said that that's a good place to go and watch the sunset, so I'm gonna do that. But between now and then I'm just gonna maybe take a nap. It's pretty hot, so yeah, I think I might take a nap and then head up to the castle for sunset, and then obviously get an early night because it's 6 AM start for the boat ride tomorrow. Okay, so I've had a nap, guys, and I've just woken up, hence why I'm a bit raspy. And let's go ahead to go and watch the sunset. Hopefully I'm going to get a really nice time lapse, but I don't really know what the sky looks like since I've been in bed for the last couple of hours, so fingers crossed it's going to be a nice sunset. They don't really do pedestrian footpaths very well here in Virpazar. This is my walk to the castle. I mean, it's really beautiful though. Okay, well there's a sign for the castle, so that's a good start. I'm definitely going in the right direction. Just I'm the only person walking it. So I've been to the castle, and to my surprise the guy earlier told me it was free to go in, but it was €2.50. So you could either pay €2.50 for entry, or you could pay €9 for a wine tasting with 3 wines, or you could eat dinner there and it was free. However, I looked at the dinner menu and oh my god, it was so expensive. So I paid the €2.50 and then I went in and there was nothing to see. Absolutely nothing. You can literally, there's about 10 metres of space that you can walk around, and apart from that there's really nothing else at that castle. So I went up to the restaurant to see if there was like a better view or anything like that, and it was a little bit better, but yeah, I had to buy a beer then. Honestly, I wouldn't really recommend it. There's loads of trees covering the sunset, and for the sake of the walk, I mean, it ended up costing me what, nearly €6 in the end. I mean, you live and you learn, don't you? I'm just now making it down this sketchy road, but it's a bit darker now, so that's going to make for a little bit more of an interesting walk back. Here comes a car that's about to run me over. Interesting. I know you're all super worried about me, but I made it, and I'm alive. No bruises, no scratches, no cars run me over. I'm going to quickly get ready for bed and repack my bag so I don't have to think about it in the morning, because I need to be up and out of here by 5:45 in the morning. So I think I'm going to set my alarm for 5:15, but hopefully if I've packed everything, should be relatively easy for me in the morning. All I've got to do is get somewhere and put a bit of sun cream on, so that's what I'm hoping. I'm very tired, so I think I'll sleep very well. And yeah, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. It's super early. It's like 5:45 right now. I woke up at, well, I attempted to wake up at 5:10. Obviously I didn't wake up first alarm, so I think I woke up about 5:30. So I'll just really quickly pack my bag, which is here in the background, and yeah, I'm gonna head down. In real life, but mine's got a few surprises inside in the form of wasps. Okay, so I'm about to get into the water. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna, here we go. Oh wow, it is so lovely and warm. This is so nice. Don't leave us! So the boat ride today was absolutely amazing. I'd highly recommend going on the sunrise tour. It is a little bit more expensive. Well, when I say a little bit more expensive, it's a lot more expensive. However, we were the only boat on the water on the whole lake, so it was really, really nice. Got to see the sunrise, which was beautiful. The lake was humongous, oh my god. And there were so many like different birds, wildlife, and yeah, it was just really incredible. I'm now going to be heading to Zablajak, so I'm going to be carrying my bags over to the train station. Obviously I'm going to have to walk down the train tracks again, which will be an interesting experience. And now I am back where it all began, on the train tracks here in Virpazar. So I'm ending this video here in Virpazar. I hope you've enjoyed it. Obviously I'm leaving it the only way I know how, on the train tracks. So if I do make it out alive, I'll see you in the next one in Zablajak. And if you did like this video, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!